Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all others. Today we'll be covering three figures from the Hammond collection. Starting off with this. Nah, I'm just kidding. No. We're actually reviewing the Tiger Raptor, of course, and Stygimoloch and Trodon. Yes, I was supposed to do this a while ago, or I just never got to doing so because I have goldfish memory. So, yeah, completely forgot. The packaging for these guys, honestly, not that bad. Heck, you can just rip it apart. The little, what's it called? Bands that are holding it in there, you can just rip it apart with your bare hands. It's really easy. But, yeah, honestly, not too bad. I like the little box. And here we have Trodon. Now, I'm gonna be real, this thing, butt ugly. However, it's not bad. The articulation is pretty decent. I wish there was articulation in the neck. It's like a friggin' giraffe, but you know, whatever, I suppose. But the head, you know, can kind of look up a little. But yeah, the arm articulation, it does seem a little loose, but it's not bad. It kind of reminds me a little of Concavinator. Slightly loose, but it's not like horrendous. Obviously, bendy wire in the tail, leg articulation, not bad, pretty smooth. I like it. Picasso, but yeah. Obviously, we have the ankle ball joint, but yeah. Overall, so far I don't really have many complaints over this one. Now this one, Stygimoloch or Stygimoloch. I keep saying it weirdly. I don't know why. In all honesty, well, first off, the box. I do love the box, obviously. And I do also love the Trodons as well. However, my complaints over the Styggy, he's kind of loose. Pause. Hear me out. I don't know what is wrong. I think it might be just mine. It's probably the... I don't know. It has to have been something that they did with mine. Because I feel like this isn't something that is common with all of them. However, like the neck, it kind of sucks. I'm gonna be so dead ass. It genuinely is awful. I don't like that you can't really pose the head very well. You can look up, you can't really look down. So I can't exactly, what's it called, make it look like he's ramming anything. He's just kind of, Arms are mid. The tail, I don't really have many complaints over the tail, I suppose. I mean, it's a bendy wire, I guess, but But the legs, they're genuinely awful. I hate the legs. The neck sucks. The head can't look down to make it look like he's ramming something. It's... I don't know. Overall, I just really don't like mine. So now we're getting into the star of the three, at least these small ones, of this wave, the Tiger Velociraptor. Now I was so excited when I first heard about this, and I was happy that I was actually one of the first people to be able to buy it whenever it first came out. What's it called? I ordered it directly from Target and then had that delivered because the closest Target to me is like an hour away, so... I ain't going all the way over there. But overall, the posability on the Tiger Velociraptor, it kind of sucks. The posability is not bad, I suppose, because you know you can maybe pose it. The issue though is the balance. I feel like it's a little too top heavy, as well as Styggy. I feel like Styggy is too top heavy, mostly with that head. The head and also his body kind of weighs him down. His tail obviously isn't heavy enough to balance him. And as well as Tiger Raptor. I really don't think... Like, also, look at this. Like, the legs want to stay together. I don't know why. Like, I can balance it there. But there are other times when it's just Nah, ugly as. But let's get into the real bad things about these things. Trodon, the only bad thing is, of course, like I said, the neck, but the mouth. I barely try to open it, and it's like sort of stuck. I might have to like use hot water or something to make it looser. But see, I'm barely trying to open it, and it opens way too wide. But other than that, he's cool. I like it. Not bad. Ugly, but still. Styggy. I keep saying it wrong. Look at that, man. You can't tell me you wouldn't be pissed off over that as well. It's genuinely awful. The neck really doesn't do very much justice for this figure. I wish it could like look down more. It doesn't, which is really buns. As you can see there, the tail, there's a literal gap. That is horrendous. But see, look, I just can't balance him. I have to have him in like more of a Pachycephalosaurus pose. And even here, it's taking me so long. I think it took me like 10 minutes again just to pose him. I got pissed off. See? Look, he looks more like a freaking Pachycephalosaurus from Jurassic Park Evolution. I'm stuttering. My fault. But yeah, the arms on Tiger, there's a slight gap there. I don't know if I can really do much about that. The jaw, bro. Underbite of the century, bros. I can't, and I can't even close it all the way either. But the arms are very loose. The head, barely much mobility. You can't necessarily look down like at all. Well, at least with the head. You have to really rely on the neck for that. And the tail here, the bendy wire, it's actually poking out, as you can see there. It's literally protruding out, which is horrible. So, yippee. I'm convinced that this isn't like all of them. This has to have been just mine. But genuinely, I'm infuriated. I waited, I forgot about making this video for so long, like genuine months since these came out, and I'm making this video now. And all this time, I've been so excited, and no. But you know what? Let's glaze Concavinator, because this is an actual good figure. Tail, arms, legs, head, everything. Everything is a masterpiece. I will forever... I think this might be genuinely one of my favorite Hammond collection figures. At least that I own. If I had other ones, I'd probably think otherwise, but... I do have the Spino, I have T-Rex, Giga, I have all of those. And they're all majestic, but this one, I absolutely love this. Like, he can look up so far. Look at that. It's genuinely awesome. And I love the jaw, the way the mouth opens. It's not ridiculously hard. Sometimes I do struggle, like right there. But the arms, slightly loose, but they actually stay in place. They don't move or anything when I shake them. The legs, sometimes if I haven't posed it for a while, as you can see, it's kind of like stiff. But, just gotta move it and it's good. But it's not loose, or doesn't have very many issues, and that's really it. But those guys, I don't like them, especially Styggy, buns. I don't know, man, it's kind of atrocious how I've waited all this time, and I don't really even like them. So, yippee. I do apologize if this isn't very much of a good review, but I just wish they were better. You know what, Concavinator, what do you think about these guys? You don't know? Do you think they're good or bad? Alright, fair enough. Anyways, here's a few pictures that I took. But, yeah. Anyways, ugly ass. I hope that you all enjoyed. And, yeah. I'll obviously post the pictures on my TikTok, and Instagram, and Reddit as well. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed, and yeah, take care everyone. Thank you for your time. Peace.